Okay, let's do 5.6 pest control methods. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to describe the benefits and drawbacks of different methods of pest control. To accomplish this goal, we will describe different types of pest control and describe the use of genetic modification as a method of pest control. So here's a couple different methods of pest control. We have rodenticide for rodents, insecticide for insects, fungicide for fungus, and herbicide for weeds. So the advantages and disadvantages of using pesticides, that's the overall term for the different classes of things with side at the end, is that they decrease your crop damage and they increase your crop yields because you don't have pests. The disadvantage here is that with repeated use, your pests can become resistant. So as we've seen with antibiotic-resistant bacteria, the more you use, the more they become resistant because the ones that survive reproduce, pass those traits on, and before you know it, your treatments do nothing. So here's the development of pesticide resistance. So as we've learned with genetics and evolution, you may start with an initial population that has just a few resistant individuals, and after you apply that pesticide, it wipes out all of your susceptible individuals, leaving just those few that are resistant. Over time, the population recovers, and with a lot of reproduction, you go to apply your pesticide again, and then your population over time becomes resistant. This is a huge problem facing agriculture today. So one of the ways that we can increase the resistance of crops to these different pests and diseases is to genetically engineer them to be resistant. While this is great, this can lead to a loss of genetic diversity of that particular crop. As we've seen, it decreases biodiversity by using a genetically identical monoculture. So to summarize, we can describe the benefits and drawbacks of different methods of pest control. Pesticides can be useful for improving crop yields and reducing pests, but at the cost of developing pesticide resistance. And genetically modified crops can be used to combat pests, but they lead to decreased biodiversity.